Well, well, well. Look who's come crawling back to Age of Empires 3. It's Mr. Hazza, one of the goats of the game. He is up there with Kaiser Klein, with H2O, you name it. He is one of the absolute goats. And he's playing a bit of a ranked 1v1. It's been probably months and months since he's played ranked 1v1, and I saw this game and I was like, I could not resist. So we are currently live right now. This is a live game. I have no idea how it's going to go, if it's going to be entertaining at all. Well, if it's not, you won't see it. It will never see the light of day. But if it is interesting, then you'll hear me now. So, all right, now let's have a look. And Hazza playing as old faithful Russia, obviously. He is known for this is probably his main civ. And it's really good to see because Russia gets a lot of hate for being a very low tier civilization. So let's see how Hazza plays this quote unquote bad civilization in 1v1. He's going up against Bob Enjoyer. It's still a mystery who this guy is. Could be Minimal, could be Keister. It's definitely one of those two, man. I swear to God, it's Keister or Minimal. It has to be. But these guys, I think Hazza's like 2170 elo at the moment, and Bob Enjoyer's 2160. So there's literally like 10 elo between these two right now. So we'll see how the goat goes up against Bob Enjoyer. All right. Now, we are on the map Mongolia. And I've always really liked Mongolia. I think it's a great map. There's so much to it. Obviously, at the beginning of the map, you get that extra Mongol scout that you have to get the treasure for. And then you basically just go around the map and just try and find as much of the livestock as possible. You can see there's still one left in the middle here. And then, yeah, really, whoever gets the most livestock gets a huge advantage. We've got a dead one there. Someone deleted that. Got one behind Hazza's base. So yeah, let's see what the end result's going to look like. Hazza has a couple here, but it looks like he's maneuvering them to age up quickly here, which I think is fair enough if you're Russia. If you're Russia, it's absolutely fine to kill your livestock early. And because Russia can often age up with 14 vills, which is their meta, their standard, and they can still have like a 10-second delay from their last villagers being built to aging up. So what you want to, what a good idea is to we'll click over here to him so you can see. What you want to happen is as soon as your last batch of villagers is created, you want to be aging up. So you can see here, he's trying to get as close as he possibly can. Only just now getting hunting dogs. But look at this. He's eaten all of this livestock. You get 2 food per second with livestock compared to 0.84. So it's more than double as quick. And you can see there instantly the moment his villagers got created, he was able to age up. So really nice timing here by Hazza. He's going to be happy with that, and that's why that livestock is useful. Every second counts with Russia, because generally you want to apply pressure early, and every second counts. It's going to be herding in here. Putting some villagers onto wood. He does have hunting dogs. Let's have a look at his deck real quick before we look over to Bob Enjoyer. Again, very standard. Does have the previous 6 Cossack card, which is now 7 Cossacks. Yeah, has Manchu in there, has refrigeration. Pretty standard. Honestly, very standard. Does have Strelette combat, New Order regiments, and Boyers. So yeah, kind of cool. 700 food, 700 wood, 7 and 600 coin. So yeah, pretty standard stuff. He's gone for distributivism first card. He's putting down a blockhouse. Quite safe. I think he's planting it behind this gold mine, silver mine, and this tree line here, and this Shaolin temple. And that's deliberate because if Bob Enjoyer decides to push in here, he's going to have to force himself into a choke point like here or here to try and siege down this blockhouse. And that's going to be very awkward for him. So it's very smart, intelligent play by Hazza there to put that blockhouse where he has. Bob Enjoyer is aged up. Aged up with the quartermaster. There's his first mine. Look at this. Wow, he picked up 9 yaks. Get that 700 wood. Get a livestock pen for that. That's kind of crazy. And Bob Enjoy is going for the 2-bank semi-Hazza. We'll see if he stays in age 2 or he wants to go into age 4. But this is a very typical build versus Russia. Obviously, Russia technically are weak to cavalry, especially at the start of the game. So what you do is your first shipment is a bank wagon. The 400 wood that comes from the quartermaster, 200 wood is put down into a stable, 100 wood is put into a house, and the other is 100 wood is put into a market. You can do 2 houses, but generally a market's good. You want a market because then you can just buy 100 wood again. But yeah, either is fine. You know, either is fine because you're gonna have 700 wood straight behind it anyway. That will probably be used for 2 banks, or a bank and a barracks and another house, 2 or 2. So, and maybe a couple of upgrades like hunting dogs. So, this is a nice versatile build. It's not a greedy, boomy build, but it's a nice flexible build. And look at that, he's going to have 5 hussars out at 5 minutes 45, which is pretty nice. Hazza, first shipment is going to be 700 wood. So, 700 wood has come in. And he's used 250 of that to get that second blockhouse. This is typical of Russia. Usually you see the 5 Cossacks first and then do some raiding before you see the 700 wood. Wow, okay, and I just realized he's going for trade cart as well. So look at this, Hazza, and he's doing the aggressive trade posts as well. So maybe that's why he wanted to do the 700 food first rather than the 5 Cossacks first. Interesting stuff there by Hazza. So Hazza actually trade post booming with Russia right now. He's currently got 2 trade posts down. A third one is on the way as well. So cheeky Hazza playing Russia. Aggressive, but not overly aggressive. He's booming and just kind of securing his blockhouses before he does that. Okay, taking his muskets away. Just playing defensive, and I think it's smart play by Hazza there, not to overcommit. You don't want to. He's booming. He doesn't need to overcommit. You know, he's got 2 blockhouses. Why would he push right now? You know, he's got trade post eco. He doesn't need to overextend at all. He's gonna do some. Do some scouting here. Going to see that second barracks military infrastructure going down. Bob and Joy, what is he up to? 600 wood here. And look at this. Already, look, the 4th trade post going up. And Bob and Joy is going to see that at some point. He's only got 7 hussars. He's kind of waiting around. Cossacks trying to chase down this explorer, I think. Putting his cavalry into guard mode. Keep him nice and tight formation. Okay, Bob and Joy now has 10 hussars. He's on 23 vils. He's going to stay in age 2. And it's always a risky decision to know what to do. You have to make the decision. Are you going to stay in age 2, make skirm, pike, hussar, which is strong? Or are you going to try and get to age 3 to get access to those juicy, juicy Reuters? Looks like he's staying in age 2.
Okay.
So he's gone for the bandwagon start into 700 wood, 600 wood. And he's now up to 3 banks. I did see steel traps there as well. And place mines coming in. Nice. An extra 4 hussars coming in there. When these 8 pikes get here, that's when he might push. He might push when those 8 pikes get there. Because that gives him the siege he needs to push into these 2 blockhouses. Hazza's going to scout that. He's going to scout all of these military units. He's probably going to see the pikes there as well. And knows that he's pushing in. Great scouting there by Hazza. And he's just making pure musketeers pretty much. Okay, Hazza mixing it up now. Sending the 13 Shlets. 5 Cossacks as well. Got that stable all the way behind his TC. Okay, what does Bob and Joy... How does Bob and Joy approach this? Because Bob and Joy is on a timer here. Now, he's up 2k score, 1k score. He has a small advantage now. He doesn't want to engage in the 2 blockhouses. Smart play by Bob and Joy. Does not want to risk running in to those 2 blockhouses. Wants to try and fight out in the open field. But needs to be careful of Minutemen as well. Okay, 5 pikes going for these this trade post. Whilst this is all going on down here, all this distraction going on here is going to try and take some of the eco away from him. But great engage here. The Hussars are going to smash into the Strelets. The pikemen are smashing into the Cossacks. Honestly, I think Hazza took a bad engage there, but 5 more Cossacks coming in. Can he sniff out the pikemen with his musketeers? That's what he needs to do. Sniff them out. Musketeers marching forward, and Bob and Joy just has to keep being careful that the Musketeers aren't getting in melee mode versus the Hussars. And honestly, this is just classic Russia, just quantity over quality. Yeah, that's been a fantastic fight for Russia. Chasing all those Hazards down. Bobajoy has managed to destroy one of the trade posts. New Order regiments arrived as well. That's going to be a buff for the Strelets. Is New Order regiments a Strelet buff? Yes, it is. Strelet, Recruit, and Porichuk. Okay. Doesn't manage to get a second trade post. Didn't even manage to convert this one either. Now 4 Cossacks on the way. And Hazza's just like, the first like 6-7 minutes of the game, he set up his eco. He set up his forward base. You know, this TP eco is now so strong, and he's just able to pump out units after units. And I think Bobajoy might have waited a little bit too long. I think he should have gone 8 pikes before 600 wood, and I think that would have been his timing. I think he missed his window to push in here. He did follow it up with an age, so now is in age 3. Hazza Reuter might be a good composition here. Hazza Reuter. He's already got 5 Hazars. There's no musketeers here. Okay, now they're coming in now. Maybe a little bit of an early engagement with the Hazars. Reuters, he's sending 9 of them. He's making another batch of 5 as well. Another shipment right behind this. Could be 5 Hazars, maybe. Okay, 5 Reuters. Can he get 5 skirms out? No, he can't, but he could probably get a few just to be able to pinch the... Okay, only a couple. That's not going to help him very much. 9 Reuters coming out here as well. They're forced to flee away from the mass here, and has his control. Like, he makes it look so easy, but the control of his units, he's so good at it. Ooh, I like that. 8 halberdiers. Nice. Probably should make some halberdiers from the barracks as well. Does still have Minutemen, though. Only on 3 banks, though. I don't think... I actually think Russia's got better eco than him. Okay, sniping some Cossacks. Nice. But I think even with his halberdiers and Minutemen, is this going to be enough? The halberdiers are going to be in such a nice position. There comes Minutemen. There comes the Explorer to snare everything. The halberdiers go in for it. They're just going to smash into everything. The Minutemen are backing them up. Is this going to be enough? The Cossacks cannot do anything here because the Reuters will just destroy them. The Strelet mass got wilted away, and now there's only recruits, which is a much more favorable matchup for the Reuters. Dutch, I think, are going to want to smash down. Oh, he's already smashed down another stable. Okay. And he cleans up the 8 halberdier pop. Such a smart play with the halberdiers there. Like I said, I always say halberdiers, a great early H3 unit. When they're on top of infantry, they basically hit like Hazards, but you get 8 of them. Fantastic play there. Now the livestock. Now he's deciding to eat all of this livestock. You can see he's basically run out of herds. So they've used their livestock, the complete polar opposites. Hazza used this at the very start to age up quickly. Dutch has saved them right till he needs them urgently. It's exactly what he's doing now. The advantage here, obviously, is that all the Yaks have about 260 food rather than 70 or 80 they had when Hazza ate them. Hazza now in Fortress Age as well. Does Dutch have a timing here? His 2k score up. Lots of food. Still only 3 banks. Wants to get that 1k wood, I think, to finish off the rest of the 2 banks that he's got left available. Hazza on 41 villagers. 4 trade posts. Those cheeky pikemen all the way at the trade posts. Are they going to see the Cossacks early? Bobajoy, are you going to see it early? He loses 1 before they react. He's going to lose 2 before they react. He's going to lose 3 before they react. And there's only 2 left. And they are going to get melted. Nice mass of skirmishes here, though. They obviously are a Shadow Tech unit. So they will automatically get veterancy, whilst the Strelets have to, you have to use 400 resources to upgrade them. This is still anybody's game. Look at the scores, neck and neck. There's about 50 score in it. But that is now a scary mass of Strelets. How long can these skirmishes kite them for? Oh, a blockhouse up the north here. So many Strelets coming in from everywhere. Oh, look at the Strelet sandwich. We've got someone melee as well. Oh, it's a Strelet frenzy. And the skirmishes are going to have to be sacrificed. The Reuters just need to get the hell out of there, but they're getting snared. Great micro once again from Hazza. Makes it look easy. And the Cossacks would clean up. Now he's going for the classic Strelet Cav Archer build order here. He's on 44 villagers. Sorry, 47 villagers. Next shipment. He ships 19 Strelets there. What's his next shipment going to be? I think 2 Falconets would be good. 5 Cav Archers would be good. 7 Cossacks would be good. 1k wood would be good. 1k coin would be good. Even refrigeration would be good. Absolutely any shipment would be good for him right now. He can do whatever he wants, I think. Veteran Cossacks coming in. He's sending 7 of them as well, so wants to keep the tempo up. Skirmishers just aren't going to cut it now. In order to deal with these Strelets, he's going to need artillery or cavalry himself. Maybe like a big Bosniak shipment. Does have Bosniaks in his deck. Okay, veteran Hazzas. But yeah, these Cav Archers are going to be a problem for that. Wow, 3k score lead now for Russia. Just dominating the map now. Dutch, where are they collecting food from? Okay, it's just all berry bushes. Which you know, they're gathering at what, 0.67? Picking up a villager to kill there. 0.67 compared to Hazza's 1.09 food. It's not even close. What's his next shipment going to be? It's got to be 5 Hazzas, right? Unless he wants to try and get an extra 500 coin. Okay, he's up to 4 banks, though. Still down 4k score, and look at this. Those trade posts have not been touched. Okay, we do have some food over here. Really, really far in the north of the map. Hazza sees this raid fast, but still... Oh, no! Saves that villager at the last second. Look at this. Look at this smart micro play there by Hazza. Only losing 1 villager, but he sacrificed that villager in order to allow these Cossacks to catch up and get a snare on him. Beautiful play, beautiful micro. Look, veteran everything right now. Cossacks chasing in. They're probably just gonna get the snare. That's all they want here. Just get the snare and everything is gonna swarm them. 5 Hazzas on the way for Bomberjoy, but I think this will probably be the final fight of the game. 52 villagers for Hazza. He's got no resources. He's spending every resource he has. Bomberjoy is going to have to micro for his life. Hazzas are trying to get in there, but there's so many veteran Cav Archers. The Cossacks are swarming. The Strelets are swarming. This is how you micro with Russia. You swarm like Zerglings. Bomberjoy are forced into the darkness of the map. Into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadow Realm. Yu-Gi-Oh! It truly is time to duel. And Bomberjoy is losing this duel right now. He did not believe in the heart of the cards, whilst Hazza did. And look at this. Oh, raids coming in from the north as well. Hazza just swarming left, right, and center. This is how Russia's supposed to be played. Look at this. Double racks in Strelets, double production Cossacks. Beautiful display here by Hazza. Look, again, taking more of the map with the south as well. Putting down blockhouses everywhere. Strangulating his opponent. This man knows how to play Russia, and I think he is the best Russia in the business. Someone name a better Russia player. Don't you dare say Moonshine. Bomberjoy is not giving up without a fight. And there he calls it. And what a fantastic display there by Hazza, coming back into the ranked ladder, showing Bob and Joya who's boss, making it look easy with quote-unquote the worst Civ in the game. My, oh my, impressive stuff there by Hazza, going for the trade post boom. It just goes to show that Russia can be a boom Civ. They don't have to be an all-in Civ every single game. 132 Strelets. What a fantastic game. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one, and I will catch you. I'll certainly try and catch another Hazza game. They're very rare, far and few between, but when I find them, it's like a Pokemon shiny. I will certainly, or one of the Zodiac pieces, if we're talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh! That's right, I'm a goddamn nerd. And what? Boys, catch you in the next game. Peace.